All right, Wendell Goler, thank you very, very much. Greg?
Well, the president is also trying to help Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid keep his job. The commander-in-chief is stumping for Senator Reid in the state of Nevada last night. The latest Rasmussen poll, by the way, has Republican and Tea Party favorite Sharon Angle leading Reid 50% to 47%, but that's not outside the margin of error, so quite a tight race. Here now, Ron Bonjean, who is a former communications director to then Speaker of the House Dennis Hastert, and a former senior advisor to then Senate Majority Leader Trent Lott. And Alexandra Acker-Lyons joins us, Executive Director of Democratic Gain. Good to see you both. Alexandra, let me start with you. Given the president's low approval ratings, 40% in the state of Nevada, and high disapprovals, 56% in that state, is President Obama a net negative on behalf of Harry Reid and perhaps a motivating force for the opposition?
No, I don't think so. You know, the president went there yesterday, had a great rally. It was actually an early vote rally to get excited Democrats to the polls. Senator Reid has already banked more votes than Sharon Angle in this election with the early vote starting out in Nevada. He's got a great operation to be able to get the Democratic base to turn out. And President Obama is still incredibly popular amongst Democrats, amongst the large Hispanic population, the large labor population in Nevada. So I think it was definitely a plus for him.
Well, Ron, fair and balanced here. I mean, Harry Reid's negative ratings are exceeded only by Sharon Angle's. A scant 36% have a favorable opinion of Angle, while 58% have a negative view of her. Did Republicans end up fielding a weak and polarizing candidate here who is, you know, quite frankly, at least perceived as gaffe-prone?
Well, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that as much as Harry Reid has been extremely gaffe-prone. In fact, the poll that you took, or the poll, that the Rasmussen poll that was taken, the 50-47 poll, was before Harry Reid said that it was because of him that he was able to prevent a worldwide depression. And that was before the unemployment numbers came out.
Only
in Nevada,
slightly pretentious, but go ahead.
Right. That was before the poll numbers came out, which had, unemployment numbers, which has unemployment at 15% in Nevada with record foreclosure rates. I think Nevadans are really upset about the way the country is going. I don't think President Obama helped Harry Reid out one bit yesterday. Sure, they're trying to fire up the base, but this is about independence. Yeah. As a matter of fact, in terms of the vote totals so far in early voting, Republicans are leading the Democrats.
Yeah, Alexander, what about that? I mean, the point is factual. It's the worst unemployment rate in the nation. Nevada's, I think, 14.4%, and Las Vegas has a jobless rate of 15%. Sharon Angle is running an ad blaming Reid and the president for, quote-unquote, destroying Nevada's economy. How do you motivate Democrats, or for that matter independents who might be inclined to vote Democrat, with such abysmal job and economy numbers?
Well, look, no one's denying that Nevada has been particularly hit by this recession between the foreclosure rate and tourism in the state. But Senator Reid has always been there for Nevadans. He's been bringing home money. He's been bringing home jobs. His debt foreclosure bill, for instance, HERA's organization, which is huge in Nevada, has estimated that that saved $32,000. He made 10,000 jobs happen in Nevada with the stimulus fund just on a road construction bill. Unlike his opponent, who's in favor of policies that send jobs to China, Harry Reid's talking to 2 Chinese companies about bringing jobs back to Nevada. So Sharon Angle is so far out of the mainstream of Nevadans. She's saying that it is not the government's job to help create jobs. She's for privatizing Social Security. She's against bank regulation. I mean, all of the things that got us into this mess, all of the policies Nevadans oppose.
Ron, you were talking about Harry Reid's gaffes. Angle has certainly had her share of them. Maybe this is a contest of gaffes. But you know, I mean, Angle's latest one is she tells a group of Hispanic students that, for all she knows, they could be Asian. Ouch. I mean, aren't those the kinds of remarks that tend to alienate voters, especially since Nevada does have a sizable Hispanic vote?
Well, I will say that I do think Sharon Angle's going to win this race, and as she has made some mistakes, absolutely. And despite those mistakes, it's very telling that she's still leading Harry Reid. I mean, that's pretty amazing. And Senator Reid is trying to make this a choice between himself in Chernango rather than a referendum on his leadership. I don't know where those jobs were going that that was just the comments were made. I don't know what the jobs were being created. You know, 15% unemployment is amazing to me. And taking credit for preventing a worldwide depression is also pretty amazing.
Well,
you
know, especially since Reid and the
win.
president both promised that unemployment would get no higher than 8% if they passed the stimulus bill. I note parenthetically that most Nevadans think the president's policies have hurt, not helped the economy, and a majority of them want the health care bill repealed. So, I mean, these are all factors that will come to bear 10 days from now. Thank you both. Good to see you, Alexander Lyons and Ron Bonjean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Greg.
Tropical storm Richard is inching closer to hurricane status. The system is dumping rain on Honduras, where shelters are being prepared for 50,000 people. Elsewhere, warnings and watches are going up for coastal communities. Meteorologist Maria Molina is tracking Richard